Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today it is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. That's 4.5 years plus of Torah every single weekday morning, learning together with friends new and old from all over the world, so that we can lift each other up, learn Torah, face each day and whatever it brings, with more strength, with more community. It's been a blessing to be here with all of you. Adele, it's nice to see you. Penny, thank you so much. It's broadcast 1145. It's good to see all of you. Joey and Grace, Lisa, good morning. Adrian, Debbie, Sharon, Jonathan, Linda, Natalia, Lydia and Iris, Boker Tov, Susie, Shush, it's good to see you. Judy and Jacqueline, Arlene. Arlene, you're on a trip to New York City for a UJA meeting. Thank you for being part of that energy. Ron and Anya, Debbie, it's good to see you. Tsiona and Cecile, Barry, Helen, and Linda, Boker Tov. It's good to see everybody. I hope that you're holding up. I hope that you're safe and well. Linda, Carl, Barbara, Jerry, thank you. I do feel better. Stacy and Shari, Boker Tov. Shari. Oh. So, Shari, you're probably not speaking for you alone, but you write, Boker Tov Torah family, my heart is very heavy this morning. Any love and light you could send my way, you would appreciate. Toda rabah ve'ahava. Thank you and love. We are sending you real love, lifting your heart up. Thank you for sharing where your heart is. It's part of what we do as a community. Marilyn and Barbara, Dale, Deborah, Amy and Arlene, Cheryl and Deborah, Boker Tov, Hamishel. David, good to see you. All right, friends, let's take a breath. Let's sing a bracha, a blessing, learn some Torah. Here we go. All right, everybody. It's good to see you. Hope that you are safe and well. Let's begin, even before we learn some Torah, by sending our hearts to the north of Israel in particular, which has been under unceasing attack for 11 months, for 1,100 and how many days? Well, I'm counting the broadcast by accident, but it feels like that. For 355 days, the north of Israel has been under a barrage of missile attack, and the communities of the north of Israel have been relocated by mandate, evacuated, and so there are 80,000 plus internally displaced refugees in their own country, in our own country. We, of course, have to continue paying attention to the fighting in Gaza, and we, not just of course, but we, of course, deep down, throughout have been praying for our hostages to come home. There are 101 human beings still being held by Hamas, some of whom are alive. And so, friends, we are all in this, and we have to set that as a kavanah every time. I want to share in the strangest of ways that, in addition to all of the things that I just pointed to, and to all the things that we are carrying, including Fabrice, you visiting your best friend who's in palliative treatment, I'm sending them and you strength. That's a hard place to be. But please God, they should feel at peace a little bit, thanks to the care that they receive and the friendship that you are showing them. It is important for us to feel grounded, in addition to how unmoored this makes us feel. Here we are, a community from all over the world, including Masiak. It's so nice to see you. It's been a while since I've seen your name. Sending love. I'm imagining you're in Poland at the moment. Here we are, a community that was created in a moment of dire need 4.5 years ago during a pandemic as it began. And we kept on coming together, and the world did not suddenly get simpler. We have been together through a huge amount of just tumultuous human history. The pandemic affected the entire universe. January 6th upended so much of the body politic in the United States. The war in Ukraine upended, first of all, the lives of countless human beings living in Ukraine, and affected so much of the work that we do in the world, shifting our focus not only from Jewish continuity to human survival, watching the way that UJA, through our partner agencies in Poland, did that work. But at each turn, our robust response is based on something that I want to double down on and reinforce this morning, which is the world remains unsteady. And in fact, if you're a student of history, you know that it's always been unsteady. Maybe not in the sharp, visceral ways that things happen today. And certainly the immediacy of us learning about it is something new. Technology has tuned us in to the exact moments of impact, so much so that we watch videos of missiles from Hezbollah being knocked out of the air, including the first one that was sent at Tel Aviv yesterday. And I say so with clenched teeth because my sister and her family are in Tel Aviv. Countless human beings are in Tel Aviv. It's a place of deep life and work, of Jewish normalcy. One of the things that sets Tel Aviv apart from other cities within the state of Israel is that it was not premised upon some Jewish nostalgia or old Jewish story. In fact, the name Tel Aviv was chosen because a tel is an archaeological site that has layers, and Aviv means spring. Upon those layers, a new birth. It was a Hebrew version of what Theodor Herzl called his fictional vision of the yet uncreated Jewish state. He called it Alt New Land, Old New Land. And so here we are, and I'm very delighted in the midst of all this to share this with my mom. My Ima is here on the broadcast, so everybody show some love to Ruby Eisenberg, creditor. She is having a very powerful and beautiful time with my father, enjoying looking at the ocean at the moment, and so send her some love. She's here too. That's lovely. The Chagim, the holidays, are almost upon us, and they are set moments in time. And so many of us are trying to figure out, how are we going to go into the Chagim this year? How are we going to go into the holiday season? It doesn't really feel like holidays are coming because the news is so overwhelming and so dire. But one of the things that we need to recognize as we take in, as real witnesses, the events of this moment, things that are being done at us, to us, the fact that we are here responding, both militarily, I'm looking at things flashing on my other screen, and emotionally, spiritually. The fact that we have a set calendar and self determination. The fact that there is, Mindy, you're saying you haven't heard a shofar in 2 weeks because of COVID. I'm so sorry. I hope you heal very quickly and fully. There is a shofar blowing. And the reality that there is a shofar blowing is what I'm pointing to. We are blessed to have these ritual moments in our calendar because we don't get a choice, and that's a gift, whether or not there will be a Rosh Hashanah, whether or not there will be a Yom Kippur, a Sukkot, Hoshana Rabbah, Shmini Atzeret, Simchat Torah. The very fact of these enduring days tells us that we are here. We are here. We are witness, and the holidays themselves are witness to us. Jews know how to mark time. And throughout the hardest moments of Jewish history, we continue pulsing with our people's heritage. That is something very significant, something that should not be overlooked. For all of its complexity, for all of the real moments we are facing, for all of the real news that is buffeting us, I am watching our robust, emotional, beautiful, spiritual, collective, fierce response, whether it is in defense of our children on campus, as UJA is working with the chancellors of CUNY to make sure that all of the city's schools take seriously the threat of anti-Semitism in the culture of the schools themselves, our work with Columbia and Barnard and countless other schools, our support of students far beyond New York, our enduring work in Poland, because that moment's not done yet either. Our work in the north, in the south, in the middle of Israel. Our work with grade school students, our work with Holocaust survivors. This is the message of our people, as my mother just wrote, Am Yisrael Chai. We endure. That is no small thing. It's not small at all, and neither are we. We are even bigger than this moment, somehow. Would I dare tell you how to feel? No. Do I pretend that every moment I feel this resolute? No, I have moments of shakiness because we're all human beings and these are hard times. But there's a gift that is right here in front of us. Tomorrow, today. In fact, remember, Parshat Nitzavim, this Torah portion, has the word Hayom 5 times in the first 6 verses. Hayom, today. Moshe Rabbeinu was speaking to us from antiquity, from ancient times, on the very last day of his life. And what's most important to him, to our beloved teacher, is that we remember today. Atem nitzavim kulchem hayom. You, all of you, are here right now. Not only those who are alive, those who are yet to be. Moshe is literally speaking to you and to me, saying, be strong and be resolute. And the way that he invokes it, I'm very pleased to share this book. If you are looking for a new book of Torah commentary, it's a book called Telling Times by my teacher Shalom Orzak. I was blessed to write the foreword to this book, and I just received it a few days ago. He points out that there is a verse at the very beginning of this parsha. I'll read the Hebrew and then the English. Ha'idoti v'chem hayom et hashamayim v'et ha'aretz, ha'chayim v'ha'mavet natati lefanecha, ha'bracha v'ha'klala, uvacharta b'chayim lema'an tichyeh ata v'zarecha. On this day I call upon the heavens and the earth as witnesses. I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Choose life, so that you and your offspring will live. Friends, it's no accident that Moshe Rabbeinu is pointing to the heavens and to the earth as witnesses to the Jewish people, because we will last as long as there is a heaven and an earth. And we are always, every day, every Hayom, given the choice of bracha or klala, of blessing or curse. And let's interpret that for our moment. The blessing of life itself that is being offered to us right now. Will you live fully? Will you pledge yourself to these holy days, wherever you find yourself, as moments of reflection, of repair, of strengthening, of connecting to our past and committing to a future, of saying, God, the gates of heaven have no permission from us to close. Write us all for life. We don't let you, God, off the hook for what's gone wrong this year, and we don't let ourselves off the hook either. Here we are, called to enter into the cycle of holidays, the month of Elul that we are in, where Ani L'Dodi V'Dodi Li is the acronym of the very month that we are in. I am my beloved's and my beloved's is mine. We are doing the repair of all these relationships, and we expect God to do that work too. This is a moment where the covenant, this mutual covenant between the Jewish people and God, demands our voice. From Elul we go to Rosh Hashanah. This year had better be surpassed by the next one. We deserve a good year. We must make it a good year. Those 10 days of tshuva, of return, of at-one-ment, atonement, between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, where the world is reborn, but what will we do in it? Who will we be? Will we be our best selves in it? Then Yom Kippur, a day where we brush up against death itself. We don't eat, we don't drink, we don't wash, we aren't intimate. We allow our bodies to feel hunger, knowing that we don't know what real hunger is when we do it by choice. And at the very end, we scream at heaven, not threats, but we scream, we are here. That final shofar blast shatters every locked gate. And then we pledge ourselves 4 days later to remembering the fragility of the world itself with Sukkot. We build these temporary huts because we are blessed with the luxury of having a stable home. And we enter into the huts where we invite our ancestors to sit with us once again. And then, yes, we will dance again. No matter what the world throws at us, we will dance again. It is a mandate to grip Torah and to say, I won't let you go, you don't let me go. Torah teaches us to dance. Torah commands us to dance, to choose life. These holidays are a mandate. These holidays are a gift. Time itself and ritual itself, the heavens and the earth themselves, are witness to our commitment to life, our witness that we have chosen life over and over again, that we choose blessing, not curse, for ourselves and for our children, in memory and in honor of our ancestors. We choose life today. Hayom. So I invite you, before we sing Hatikva, sing with me Hayom. For those who haven't heard it yet, these are the words of a psalm, of a poem at the very end of each morning's services, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Hayom Tamseinu, give us courage. Hayom Tevarchenu, bless us. Hayom Tigadleinu, may we remember to be our full size in the world. Amen. Hayom Tamseinu, Hayom Tevarchenu, Hayom Aleinu, Amen. Hayom, Te'amseinu Hayom, Tevachenu Hayom, Te'galeinu, Amen. Hayom, Hayom, Amen. What do you pray for, Hayom? Hayom. Amen. Friends, with me, take all of that power, all of that mandated hope, all of our commitment to life and to blessing. Pay it forward. Send your hearts to the east, and within Israel, send it to the north, send it to the south, and beyond. Send it to our loved ones still in captivity. Hayom, may they come home. Hayom. Olon baleva penima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefate mizrach kadima hayim letzion Sophia Od lo avda tikvateinu hatikva bat shnot alpayim liot am chofshi be'artzeinu Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim Liot am chofshi be'artzeinu Eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim. Bring them home, Hayom, now. Am Yisrael Chai. See you tomorrow, friends. Take care.